Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Art Games. Today we will be continuing with the Road to Deity series, and of course last time we successfully fended off an Incan attack. It was a big attack, it was a big beautiful attack, but it wasn't going to destroy our cities. We made peace with both them and Spaguata. So now I think we're just going to be continuing, and we got a free social policy. And we'll put that into aesthetics, which is obviously our next objective. And yeah, we just have to recover now. I think a national epic would be a writers guild, maybe. Yes, let's start working on a writers guild. Lyon needs a library. Troy needs a library as well. We want libraries everywhere. Because of course libraries are... Oh, you can still explore over there. Libraries are important for our technology. We want our technology to advance as quickly as it is as humanly possible. Because now we're a bit left behind. We can't build any wonders because everyone else has built all the wonders of our current tech level. Which sucks, obviously. So, Troy, you have to build a library, although... Could we build the Colossus? Let's go for the Colossus. Screw it. We're going to all in on the Colossus. And we have an extra diamond, so we might be able to trade that with someone else. You don't have any luxuries. We already traded diamonds with you. Egypt. You don't have any diamonds either. This sucks. Or luxuries. Luxuries in general, not just diamonds. Yeah, this... No! I want my luxuries. My people deserve luxury. Oh yeah, and of course you were going to form the bulkhead here, defend against any at all enemy attacks. And we're going to build a road here to Orléans. And yeah, we just want a road network. The world's most okay, I am pretty progressive. That's very good. Because of course we kind of rely on our culture. Maybe we can buy something useful. A watermill? That would be useful. Yeah, let's go with a watermill. A free watermill. And you can start building a road to Orléans. And then from Orléans we go to Paris. Or Paris, if you want to do it in the French way. And then from Paris we'll go to Lyon. Winfield Scott will be turned into a citadel. You can go to Lyon. Okay, so now we're putting that down here. You can sit on this citadel because of course we need to hold the citadel, and we probably want to put yeah, there's nothing for you left to discover here, so you can go behind there. This is obviously a great choke point, so we're going to hold it for all we can. Ooh, they have a great prophet. One of our cities has become religious. Is it a religion with... Yes, it is. Cathedrals are very useful for us. So I think we want to start building shrines here. Just so we can start producing faith. I'm not interested in starting our own religion. But I am interested in just faith production. Yes, let's start... Let's put down a shrine in Paris. Yeah. En français. Both of these have their merits. Let's go with this one first. Because of course right now our happiness is not great. Because we can't trade our excess gems with anyone else because they don't have any excess resources. Open borders. Oh, now that I should have spent that money on a library inside of Troy. That's dumb. That's dumb of me. But we can build a temple here, and we should probably get you off production focus. So let's send. It's tough. Let's keep you here. Keep this. Yeah, we kind of need a bigger army because we don't have enough to actually defend all of our cities. I want like 3 or 4 units down here, ideally. Whoa. Okay, we're losing happiness. You still don't have any. I still can't trade with you. Please tell me Ramses got a luxury in the meantime. He has not. Everyone's lazy around here, not improving their luxuries, and I'm struggling for it. Pyramids has been built in a faraway land, and for those who don't know, faraway land in this game means somewhere not somewhere you haven't discovered, so some civ you don't know, which means that Egypt didn't build the pyramids, which is very interesting. Guilds, okay, that's a good one. Machu Picchu, maybe we can. No, apparently it has already been taken. Let's build a Colosseum inside of Lyon. And civil service is very useful for us. Yeah, you can just sit over here. And this bulkhead, is really the. No, I don't need the iron anymore. GPT. A shrine in Orléans. We want shrines because we want faith. A great scientist has been born in the city of Paris. Now the question is, do we just want to rush this tech, or do we want to put down a or do we want to put down an observatory? And I'm thinking the latter. So let's put you down in Orléans. Well, we got a lot of influence over city-states from that. And we have our ally, our first ally, Melbourne, who is, of course, a mercantile city-state, giving us half. And we got scammed out of the Colossus. You can start working on the library now, but that sucks. Everyone else is getting their wonders before I can get ours. And of course the attack from the Inca didn't help, although the nice thing about it is that it forced us to build up our military a bit, so we won't be in a situation where we have to fight an invasion force with like 2 units. Because we had a very big advantage here, we saw it coming a bit in advance, and Troy is very defensive. But if they tried such an attack on, say, Paris, then yes, we would have absolutely been demolished. Orléans is going to be our science city, so we probably want to can we build that, is the question. I don't think. Is there a chance we're even gonna get it? Someone else must be working on it right now, right? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. Let's instead start working on a temple. But after this library is done, we're going to put down the National College first. Because Orléans is our science city, Paris is our culture city. And of course, in reality, that's true as well. Paris is the city of culture. I don't know if Orléans has any such names. But we can create a grid work now, which is very useful. And yeah, this road is done, so now we can start building a road to Lyon. And yeah, you can start working on that farm. No longer ally of Melbourne. That's not nice. Let's build an artist guild here. We can just give you some money. Because Melbourne is a very useful ally. First of all, they're a mercantile city-state, so they can help us with our happiness. Second of all, they have a big army, so they can kind of cover our flank here. Thinking if we get another great general, we should probably pop it down here, giving us just a massive defensive perimeter against the Incas. No, you need to start working on the National College right now. Troy. A shrine. Yeah, after this you need to start building all mines over there, because our production is lacking. Chivalry is very important as well, to start constructing chateaus. Yeah, that's what I want. There's a citadel here guarding this pass. Then we can put down something else here, which, of course, there's a swamp here, which slows them down. So if we put a citadel down here or here, then that protects that flank, and then Melbourne protects this, and then we have a massive wall, basically. We got a spy, and I think we're going to send that to the Inca capital of Cusco. We're no longer friends with Prague. A shrine. Shrines are important. Faith in general is a very strong currency in this game. Toy. Circus or... No, let's go with a temple. Temples are important after all. I kind of want to find out if this is actually connected to the sea or if we just settled on a massive lake. Should we build a boat? Or maybe we can just send this composite bowman. It can just float. The composite bowman is now our boat. Okay, we lost our golden age, but that's perfectly fine. We probably want to get some trade routes up soon, probably out of Lyon. Or maybe, if this is a massive lake, then it's an excellent place for trade routes, because obviously no one else will be able to contest it. And for those who don't know, okay, we have to go through Buenos Aires. Okay, Pajuata, we have to make a new deal with you, I believe. Oh, that must have been a peace deal. Which sucks, because now our happiness is in a pickle again. National epic? Yeah, let's go with that. As I was trying to say, most people don't know the fact that, let's just, amphitheater, I don't care. Most people don't know that people know that sea trade routes are better than land trade routes, but what they don't know is that it's 50% better. To be exact, they have 50% more range and provide 50% more resources. But if you have like a big lake here, then it's very easy to contest. I don't think the Inca are going to be willing to build a massive navy in a lake. And our sea trade routes will still be able to flow. But even if the Inca were going to build a massive, we're going to use it. Yeah, I think it's a lake. It's a lake! I have never seen such a big inland sea before. That's very interesting. I don't know if it's something went wrong with terrain generation, but this is not normal, I believe. Oh, it is filled with barbs. Melbourne, are you hostile? Yeah, he's hostile. Hostile city-states will lose reputation. You'll lose reputation with them quicker than normal city-states. An enemy horseman? Die. Yeah, there's a mountain here. This is just a massive lake. But okay, it would be really fun if, like... Yeah, if you burn down this city and put a city here, then this massive lake which is very easily protected, is connected to the sea. That would be very fun to do, but I don't think I'm going to, because I really want to move on to the next difficulty, but I don't feel comfortable with. I have to feel. I really feel like I have to be on the top of my game when playing culture, because it's not the victory type that I'm good at. So in just a casual game on King, I would absolutely burn down this city and put the city down here. But since this isn't that, I think I'm just going to be putting trade routes in this lake. Although that does give us a bit of a question of, do we want a navy in Lyon later on? I offer to you the bounty of the lands of the Nile. Well, in that case, it has to be a bit of a heftier. Okay. That is an acceptable view. I must say, this composite bowman is really doing work over here. Temple. And you can go over there. The reason Orléans are science city is because it is adjacent to a mountain, and being adjacent to a mountain gives you bonuses. Let's embark. Let's run away. Gives you bonuses when it comes to science, because you can build an observatory which gives you plus 50% science in the city. You're willing to play plus 4. Thank you very much. I don't know why he did that. I'm kind of suspicious, so I think I'll bring a bit more forces down to Troy. But at the same time, what can he do? I just demolished his army the last time, and now we have Melbourne, which is a very strong regional power. A bar at the Foile Bergeret. Whatever that is. Angkor Wat has been built in a faraway land. And we got another great rider. We're getting a lot of great people. Oh, you're a very bad man. Oh no, my dear, I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard. From the Wizard of Oz. Let's start working on the workshops. Workshops are very strong. Maybe this isn't a good place to put down a unit, because like the Citadel will deal damage to units around here. So, enemy units around here, I should say. But if a unit is here and then attacks here, the Citadel can't do anything about it. So maybe this is a better setup. Although it does have its own disadvantages. Like specifically, well, I only have one unit that can actually fire on all the tiles that will need firing upon. So there's a decent shot that this unit, unless they're doing a very specific maneuver around here, or have just overwhelming force and need to push their units down, basically, it's not gonna do anything. An unmet player has entered the Renaissance. Speaking of which, no textile steel in Cusco. In that case, I should put it some. Who has the biggest science? Victory? No. Demographics? Literacy? We don't know the person who's the most literate. But we are behind the average, and we're 6th place. Huh. I feel like we're really focusing on science this time. Why are we doing so badly? Adopt policy. Great flourishing of the arts. Yeah, that sounds good. Flourishing of the arts. A château. Un château à la heuvel. Sorry, hill. We will put a chateau on the hill. Oui. No longer. Melbourne is just a massive prick, to be honest. They're only allies as long as you give them a ton of money. Like a ton. Okay, we do get the national epic now, which of course makes Paris produce more great people, which is very useful. And the Notre Dame has been built in a faraway land. But I think this is where we're going to have to end this video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you wish to follow the road to deity. And if you have any questions or advice, I would be happy to respond to that in the comment section. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye.